Hello YouTube, WJ's Handy Dad here, and today we're going to be checking out, testing, and installing these, and I hope I pronounce this right, Zmoon LED light bars. They're 7-inch light bars. I'm going to basically be placing them in, if you've seen my prior videos, this silver car is hooked up with fog and grille lights. Now those that are currently on the vehicle are both the same, so in other words, a set of 4 lights, and I'm going to be replacing the ones that are in the grill with these, so I'll have a brighter set for when the high beams are on. And don't be fooled, the blue lenses on there is actually just the plastic protective covers I haven't removed yet. This set is a lot like the ones that I installed on the white Crown Vic. I really like these mounting brackets. They're the same that were included with the ones on the other Crown Vic. And the retaining nut, so that's going to go into your mounting location. And then on the backs, you see the nuts are pre-installed, and so you just stick that on there, line it up the way you want to go. So in my case, it's probably going to be like that, and that way I can get them facing just about straight out, because I don't want them facing down since they're high beams. For me, this installation is going to be pretty quick and easy because I've got existing grill lights, and all I've got to do is remove the old ones and just put these in place. I've already done all the switches, relays, wiring, all that's already done. If you are installing these new, in other words, you don't have any kind of existing lights, then you probably want to check out my videos on installing fog and grill lights so that you'll see what wiring you need to do, switches, relays, all that sort of stuff. Just like with the 2010, you want to prepare your brackets. So this one, since I'm doing it a little quicker, I did the crazy glue and then put a little bit of baking soda on it, and that makes it solidify really quickly. So these bolts are in there and they won't spin. Before you do this, obviously you want to make sure that you're mounting your bracket this way and not having to have the bolt go in this way for some reason. So for me, I'm mounting them where they're going to be hanging with the light in this position. So this is how I wanted them. And then I think it's a good idea to go ahead and pre-mount the bracket to the light fixture. Now the nice thing is where I'm mounting these on the Crown Vic, you actually have access to this, so you can make adjustments after it's installed on the Crown Vic. Whatever vehicle you're installing this on, you may or may not have access to these once it's on the vehicle, so you want to do as much of this as you can off of the vehicle. And then what I like to do after I've got them where I want them is just put a little dab of RTV on there. That'll keep it from moving. And the nice thing is, since I already had lights, and these bolts are generally very close, if not exactly the same. So these are the same, so they go right in the existing hole. So they're going to mount right like that. As far as electrical, I try to do as much as I can off of the vehicle. Obviously it's a lot easier to do soldering under a workbench than it is in the cramped quarters. So what we're going to do is find the wires here, remove them from the source wire, and then solder in the new light wires to it. And I'm going to solder in a wire between the 2 lights first so that I can just solder one wire down to there. And I'll be able to do that on the workbench, thankfully. Just plug in your soldering iron and let it warm up. Now there's a couple ways to test out if your soldering iron's hot and ready to go. First is just grab the tip. Second thought, probably not a good idea to touch the tip of the soldering iron to see if it's hot. These things get up over 400 degrees Celsius, which translates roughly in Fahrenheit to third-degree burns. Better way is just touch it to your flex. And you see now it's hot and ready to go. So I'm going to solder this wire between the two fog lights, and this one will come off. So it's going to daisy chain like that, and this will go to the power source.